Good evening, welcome. It's Formula 2 time, which something different. It's a new season, season 2. It's the first race of the season from Great Britain. Of course, slightly different rules for Formula 2. We can get into that as we go along. But yeah, a new season underway tonight. As you can see, we've got so far the usual suspects in the lobby. We've got a few more to come, obviously. This should be a good night. Great Britain always good in these little mini tanks called Formula 2 cars. Just setting everything up now, and I'm ready to go. Of course, we've got 5 minutes until the race starts, so no rush. In comes Dreamer into the lobby. I believe we definitely got double figures tonight in terms of attendance. Of course, the Formula 2 league, not as popular as the weekend league in terms of numbers yet, but I'm hoping that's going to change over the course of the season. It being midweek is, of course, difficult for some people to make it. We've got 13 so far confirmed, so decent turnout for the first race of the season. It's just a one-shot qualifier, so we'll just have to pick somebody and hope for the best. And it does make a big difference, the one-shot qualifying, I will say. So because you've got it's the M&M qualifying. You literally, you've got to get it right, and it's having a balance between going all out and not going too all out that you invalidate. The sprint race in Formula 2 does have it's similar to Formula 1 in terms of you're not obligated to make a pit stop. However, the difference is, I believe it's just the top 10. Someone will have to correct me if I'm wrong. Is reverse qualifying order. So if you qualify in 10th, you'll be starting in first. In comes Gagley, look, back again. Shady's back, tell a friend. He's going to be difficult to stop tonight if he's been practicing in the Formula 2 cars. Of course, they handle very, very differently to their F1 counterparts. They are slower, that obviously. But I like how they handle. Like, as I say, they're like tiny tanks. We'll have to see how everybody gets on in this sprint qualifying. Well, in qualifying, the one-shot qualifying. And then we've got a feature race, which is 15 laps. And I believe you're obligated to make a stop at some point. Less tyres, of course. Less choice on the tyres as well, because it's F2. And I'm not sure about on the game. I was in real life. You've got less people in your pit crew, so it's not like a 2.8 second pit stop. It takes a little bit longer, but we'll have to see what's what in terms of in terms of the pit stop. Maybe we can stay on board with somebody as they do the pit in the feature race, and we can find out that way. We're learning together. Obviously, I've watched a lot of F2 in real life, but I don't really know a lot about, let's say, in game. I've only ever done time trials in the F2 car, and obviously you don't have to pit in. So we'll see what happens. As for pre-race favourites, well, I mean, Gagley's in there, so you know he's going to be quick. Pandaman Gaming, he'll be up there. Ice One, I assume he's going to be good. You see a lot of the Sunday racers are in, which is good. So not everybody's unknown on the stream. So someone like Lee or Dreamer, I do not have a gauge of how fast they are. They could be like proper rapid, or they could be at the back of the grid. So again, something else for us to find out together on the stream. We do have 16 drivers in the championship, and we are looking for a couple more. So if you tune in and you want to join, if you're already in the Discord, just have a word with Ace. If not, and you're interested in joining an F1 league and you see the stream, drop a comment below and I'll get you in the Discord. As for the calendar this season, let's go to the calendar, shall we? So clearly we're starting in Great Britain at Silverstone. A fantastic way to start the season, to be fair. May see a little rain, may not. We'll have to wait until we get underway for that. We've got 14 rounds. So round 2 is Mexico. Round 3 is the circuit of the Americas. Round 4, Japan. Round 5, Singapore. Imola, round 6. Round 7 is Spain, followed by Miami. Portugal, that's a good one. I like Portugal. Don't see it enough. Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Australia, Qatar, and we will finish in Las Vegas. So, yeah, a long season ahead, 14 races, but plenty of opportunity for people to be picking points up. So we're waiting on 2 more. They might come in late, but they've got to be. Can't be too late. It's only a one-shot qualifying, so you know if you miss out, you're going to miss out big time. You probably only get in for the feature race. Starting to ready up now. We'll see. We'll see. Quickly get underway. There we go then. So straight into one-shot qualifying. We're going to have to pick somebody and then stick with them. One shot, always a lottery. And you just have to be off it for just a millisecond, really, and you've got yourself pole. You've potentially invalidated your lap time. Very overcast, but dry, because it's a one-shot quali. Well, I don't think we'll be seeing any rain before the end of the lap, which is good. I think it's important in an F2 league to put some practice in, that's for sure. As I mentioned before, that it's very, very different. So what are we going to go on with? We're going to go on board with Gagley then for the qualifying lap. We know he's pretty fast, so. Left-hander here. Currently running in first position. As you see the position changes live as they happen on the left-hand side. 31.4 for Gagley. Connection issue for Pandaman there. If we can get back in. Pretty decent here. Yeah, just keeping it nicely on the track here through Maggots and Beckett. Let's have a look at the line. That's a decent line. Gagley not lost a step really. This is going to be pretty quick. Where you could possibly invalidate, and he's done well. Long right hand into the Hamilton straight. See what sort of time he puts in. So 140.3, that's very, very quick. Dreamer with a 140.7, 140.8 for Lee. Some quick times coming in. Shane disqualified. That's not ideal, is it? Giafanos yet to finish. I just finished there. But yeah, it's going to be Gagley on pole. Either not for the sprint race. There you go then. We have Gagley and Dreamer from Lee, then Craig, then Ice One, Bucco, Taffy, Giathanos, Ace, Pandaman Gaming, who didn't get a time in unfortunately, connection issue, and Shane. There we go with the sprint race, and you'll see now how the grid is different. Once again, a little bit overcast. You can see a little bit of blue sky breaking through the clouds there, so we should be all right weather-wise. Although we'll have to see. Oh, I think we might be. It looks like we're going to be just restarting the lobby. I think qualifying will count as it is, and we'll just get back in. These things do happen. It's any sort of esports. Yeah, we're just having a restart of the lobby, so I'll jump out. As I say, it's any sort of esports, you do get this. You get it from time to time. It's nothing new, and it's not something you want, you know, regularly, but you accept it when it happens. Anybody that's ever played, for example, FIFA Pro Clubs knows that, you know, when you're getting a certain amount of players joining a lobby, it can happen. Back in. Obviously, it says Formula One in Bahrain. That's not what's going to happen. Lobby will be set up. I think he'll. I think Ace will. We'll have the qualifying as it was. And obviously that's unlucky for Pandaman Gaming, for example, but that's the way things go sometimes. Let's get Ice One an invite. I don't know if I've got Bucko added. No, I don't, so he's obviously not getting an invite from me. Well, it looks like we will be doing another one-shot qualifying, which I don't have a problem with. I think Gagley and maybe Dreamer, or, you know, finish near the top, they might be a bit annoyed at that. But yeah, it's okay though. It's only one lap. I think we're just waiting on Bucko. Oh no, Bucko's in. It was Pandaman Gaming all along. There we go then, very quick. Come back in the lobby. Everyone wants to go, so back into qualifying then. One shot. Excuse me, that was still got the old cough, yeah. Right, there we go then. Check the weather. A little bit more sunny today as we've reset the lobby. Yeah, you can see a lot more blue in the background in the sky, so not that it makes a difference. I think the only difference would have been if it actually rained. I don't think overcast or sunny makes that much difference on the track. Uh, 15 seconds for everybody to get their setups done and get underway. I'm going to have to be quick. And we're on the way, we're off. And let's go with... We're on with Craig. Let's go with Craig then. So straight away through round Abbey, this is this awkward section. I can't remember all the corner names. Down the straight into Brooklands, which is turn 6 at Silverstone. We've got that long right-hander, Luffield. There we go. In front of 5th. See the live standings. So pit straight there on the right-hand side. And we've got Cops, which is this long right-hander. It's one you've got to get right. Obviously, Marcus and Beckett, you've got to get the line right here. It's so important. You see Craig there has decided to lift off a little bit in order to get the line right. Down the hanger straight into Stowe then. Didn't put his lap dates on, there we go. The final couple of corners. The last corner, currently 5th. Gagley's done a 1:39.7. Craig there with a 1:41.1. As you can see, a lot of close times, so we should see some good racing here. From 1:40.8 to 1:40.1, second to 5th. That's going to be some good close racing. I think Craig will be relatively pleased with that 5th position. Not far away from second. We've got a bit, as we see, Gagley and Lee on the front row, followed by the two Tridents, Streamer and Bucko. Craig in 5th, as I mentioned before, followed by Ice One. Ace there in 7th, followed by Pandaman Gaming. Dirty Taffy, in 9th. Shane 10th, and Giafanos in 11th. Could be the only driver not to see his position flip for the sprint race, which would be interesting. So Gagley, if I've got this right, Gagley's going to start 10th, and he's got to make his way through the pack, which, based on his pace that he's shown, probably be able to do. But it's always difficult, because you've got to make your way through a lot of traffic, and I actually like this form of sprint race. Very similar conditions to the abandoned sprint race that that's just passed. Slight bit of blue in the sky in the background, and we've got just a bit cloudy, a bit overcast. Hopefully no rain. Here we go then. No messing this time as we get underway with the formation lap. Get the old lap data on. And you'll be able to see the tyres, everyone on hard tyres. Nobody wants to, no one wants to pit in a sprint race. And there you go, I did get it right. Look, it's reverse order of top 10. So Gagli will be starting 10th. He's going to have to be a little bit patient, but not overly so. He hasn't got, you know, a long time to get through here. Very unlucky for Giathanos, or whoever was in the end going to qualify in 11th. The only driver, you know, looking a bit at the back of the pack, both for the sprint and feature races. Nice little drink, ready to go. What I do like about the F2 cars, at least, how can I put it? From a, just looking at them, I love that rear wing, the curved rear wing. It's just nice looking. Look at the top, it is very nice. Just from an aesthetic point of view, not in terms of what it gives you in downforce up compared to an F1 car. As I say, simply aesthetics, nothing more. Oh, Pandaman Gaming and Ace both back on the grid early. It means colder tyres, and it means they'll be further back in their start-finish box. I don't know the technical name for it. I probably actually do, I just can't remember. So yeah, you can see how far back they are in their little box there. Shane as well, Taffy as well, everybody struggling. There you go, there's Craig in 6th. You can see he's very, very close there, and you see in front that they're further back. Shane's going to have a really good advantage here. Yep, there we go. And they're underway. The British Grand Prix, and Taffy straight away through on Shane. Here comes Craig. Oh, and a touch there. Oh, he's done well to keep that under control. Good start from Gagli up to 6th, but I don't know. Got a touch there on both Ace and Craig. Up to the front there. There's the front three of Taffy, Shane, and Pandaman. Yellow's out already. It's Ace. He took a big bump there. Well, we'll have to see what happened post-race. Nice one up to 4th, passing Bucco down to 6th. Gagli, his teammate, into 5th. I imagine Gagli's going to make a pass as soon as possible. Is he going to go now? He has. He's made the pass. You don't want to be too close. You might get some benefits. We'll get on board with Bucco. To see how close these are. Any slight mistake and be too close to someone, you could have problems. There comes Bucco, absolutely flying. They had a fantastic exit from Beckett's. Managed to get past Ice One. Side by side still though. Gagli up into 4th. Ice One, yeah, just a little touch there. Nice one, had to slow down. Bucco retakes 5th. Let's go to the front where the man himself, Dirty Taffy, leading this race. Shane right behind. You see a DRS train starting to form. Shane clearly feels that he's got the pace here. There's nothing in it between Taffy, Shane, Pandaman and Gagley, all four of them running really close. Gagley looking to get through and does. Makes up another position up into third. Remember, started in 10th position, so had a really good first couple of laps here. Right on board with him. In Oliver Bierman's car, I believe he is. Or Bierman, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Probably going to lift off here and not try and, yeah, nothing silly. You see, there's no room. No room to get past there. Excuse me. It's a good exit. If he's going to be able to pass, he's going to look to go on the outside. No room given by Shane. You see, as Shane is defending now, battling against Gagley. Taffy's managed to make a little bit of headway. Oh, Shane's ran really deep there. Whoa! And he goes absolutely flying down into fourth. Pandaman Gaming. Oh, he's pushing it to the limits as well. I think DRS has enabled this lap. So we'll have to see. Yeah, there you go, DRS enabled. Bucko now right on the back of Shane too. So Taffy has actually got a bit of a gap here. Gagley won't be getting DRS, and Taffy is going to hope that Gagley has to defend and it slows him down. There you go then. Old Gagley and Pandaman Gaming side by side once again. Let's stick with these guys for a minute or two. Look at how close they are. Great view there from the drone or the helicopter or the blimp. I don't know. But yeah, it's Taffy at the minute going strong. Oh, that's really wide from Pandaman Gaming. See just behind there, nothing between Shane and Bucko. And also Ice One right in the mix here. Shane has to keep within a second and get DRS to be able to defend. Oh, Gagley has closed the gap big time here. As you can see, Bucko goes through on Shane. It's a three-way battle here for fourth position. And that was the worry there, that Shane wouldn't be able to defend without DRS. To the top, Gagley's getting close. Ace with a 3-second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings. He's struggled since first lap incident. Surely you expect Gagley to get through now. He's going to have DRS. Surely this is going to be an easy pass. There he comes. He's looking to go round the outside. Two trailer park girls. No, he's not managed to get through. Okay. Well defended there by Taffy. Shane's just dropped off a little bit. He's got to get back on this too. Bucko's gone through on Pandaman Gaming. Looking pretty quick at the minute, Bucko. And oh, Gagley is side by side with Taffy. Oh, it's going to be... Gagley's got the inside line. Is Taffy going to slot him behind? I think he is. He doesn't really have a choice here. Lots of action. We're on lap 4 of 11, so almost at the halfway point. Look how those tyres are on the hard compound, but I wonder how they are holding up. Taffy not able to get close. Let's go down to Ice One, who's currently in 6th, but oh, is that Lee and Craig and Dreamer here? Let's have a look at these guys. The battle for 7th position, and Giathanos is looking to try and close the gap behind. Lee's managed to pull away ever so slightly here. It's Dreamer and Craig now in the battle for 8th position. I think the main battle is this current one for what is 7th, just because Craig, it looks like he's managed to get within the ice. And we've got the battle for 4th as well. We've got a 3-way battle there. Let's go and get the perspective of Ice One. He's currently running in 6th. Bucco's managed to get within DRS of Taffy, which is keeping him nicely in front of Pandaman Gaming. Pandaman has got to try and close that gap on Bucco. Even if he can't get past, just to less than a second, so he has some sort of defence against the DRS of the cars behind. Ice One was slightly sacrificing the corner entry there to get a good exit, and he is slightly closing the gap. Bucco has gone through on Taffy, but Pandaman Gaming able to defend. Ace with 12 seconds now. That's not it's not ideal, is it? Taffy, fantastic defence here from the Welshman. That's 3 seconds for Lee, and Gagley's put in the fastest lap of the race just to cement that lead. Look at that, 3.2 seconds. I wonder what that's going to be in the feature race, where he will be starting off of pole position. That's going to be really demoralising if you're anyone else. You know, seeing that he's come from 10th position into 1st, and he's now got almost an insurmountable lead. Bucco having a little look there, not quite close enough. So we're about at the halfway stage now, about halfway around the circuit on lap 6. So about 50% done. Everyone looking decent. No DNFs, which is a good thing. I think at this point, if I'm Ace, or Dreamer with a 3-second penalty as well, I think if I'm Ace at this point, I'm going to pit in. I assume he needs a wing change. And just take that, and then if anyone else messes up, you've got a chance. Bucco now with that DRS goes through on Taffy, takes 2nd position. I know I've got a big DRS train from 6th to 2nd. This is a fantastic battle, and not so far behind there. I know it's 4 seconds ish, 3.8 seconds. But if Lee can just get in the back of this DRS train, he's going to be looking good. Let's quickly move down to Ace here. He's running 11th position, and let's see. It looks, no, he might not be carrying damage. I'm not sure. I thought his front right end plate was damaged, but I could be wrong. There's the race leader, Gagley, as you can see. I've put the rear camera on, and you can't see anyone for miles around. So Craig has dropped 2 places there, down into 9th position. Will not be happy with that, as both Lee and Dreamer go through. So all to play for, lots of position changes. Back up to Ice One in 6th position. Lead has increased on 7th. So not got to worry too much about what's behind. Well, it's going to be difficult to get through. He might or might not have just missed out on DRS there. And that was that 3 seconds for Lee, so all three of those have got 3 seconds, which evens that out again. Giathanos, if he can close the gap, he's got a chance of leapfrogging all three of those and having a 7th position finish. Nice one back in DRS, so I think he did get it in the end. One person here, Pandaman Gaming's put Taffy under some real pressure. Taffy, a good 1.4-ish seconds behind Bucko, so he's going to be under real pressure from Pandaman. Let's see. Closing the gap. Has a look down the inside and managed to get through. Oh, but that's a big piece of contact there. He's managed to hold on to 4th. Ice One's, look at that behind. You can see Shane and Ice One battling side by side. Ice One not able to make the pass stick, but yeah, lots happening. Very well controlled by Pandaman Gaming there. Did very well not to spin out, and also not to end up in the side of Ice One or Shane. So yeah, good stuff there. This DRS train not going to help anyone. That's another 3 seconds for Craig, so Giathanos is going to move up a position. Ice One struggling with this DRS train. You see 4 of them. You could throw a tea towel over these. They're that close. Gagley so far ahead though. Not increase the gap like massively, but he just looks really comfortable. See, Bucko has managed to pull out a very good lead here. And Pandaman Gaming, oh, a little bit of a touch there, but Pandaman Gaming goes through. That's 3 seconds for Shane for multiple warnings. I didn't see much wrong with that, really. That's going to be costly. Now Pandaman Gaming is going to have to really push to get on to the back of Taffy. We'll have to see if he's capable of that. It's a big gap. It's 1.7. He's got Shane behind, and Ice One here knows now. 3 seconds for Taffy and 3 for Pandaman. Now Ice One is sat in a really good position right now with no penalties. He's going to make up at least 2 places, and if he can get to the front of this 3, he might be on for a podium. As you can see, everybody's trying to switch places, get the right run. Shane's gone through on Pandaman Gaming. Lee and Dreamer having an absolute slog there with Craig. Oh, is that Lee in the background running really wide? As it stands, Ice One would get a podium here. So, just got to be careful. Not overly safe, but we're on lap 10. And if he can stay within 3 seconds of Taffy and not receive any penalties, then he's looking very good. Yeah, a welcome 3rd place and a welcome podium. He's really on the limit though of being 3 seconds behind Taffy. He's got a good run on Pandaman Gaming here though. I don't think he's got quite enough to pass. It's very close. He's gonna have to, yeah, he's got to back off there. Oh, but look at that. Pandaman Gaming's ran really wide. Ice One's decided not to go for it. which could be a mistake, because he's outside that 3-second threshold now. And he's also got Lee, Dreamer, Craig all on his back there. Dreamer again going through with Lee. See these guys side to side. They have been all race. It's been a fantastic battle between these three. That battle for 7th position. He's got to make 3 tenths up here somewhere. 3 or 4 tenths, Ice One, if he wants to get that podium. He's going to make a move. No, Dreamer's going to make a move. Oh, that would be disastrous for Ice One. It's more time lost, you see. It's not that Leo, Dreamer or Craig will finish above him. He'll be within 3 seconds of them. It's just that he's gonna lose time to Taffy in third. It looks like about 4 seconds now, the gap. It's going to be insurmountable at this stage. Still going to get 4th as it stands, so that he'll be well pleased with that as well. It's just not a podium, is it? You see Gagli has absolutely dominated. 9 seconds the lead on Bucco. He'll be finishing up very soon. This is the battle, though. Can he make a pass here, Ice One? He's going to have DRS. He's gone around the outside. Oh, and a touch. You've got to be careful. Giathanos with 3 seconds. Ice One's missed out there, down to 8th position. Yeah, that's big time he's missed out. As Gagli crosses the line in first. Here comes Bucco. Where is he? Here he is. Oh, Ice One down to 9th now. I see them all coming across the line. Taffy 3rd, Shane 4th. They're all Ice One managed to get 5th in the end there. Well, that is kind of disappointing compared to, he was on for 3rd. He might be a little bit disappointed with that. Still points. As just ace to finish. A very, very dominant performance from our race winner here, Gagli. There you see, celebrating in style. Knows he's got the feature race to come, and that feature race will be with him on pole position. It's very impressive. You see the celebrations, an all British front 3. And there's your full results. Gagli with a fast lap, obviously. Not surprised about that. A little bit disappointing for Ice One there. Bucco doing a phenomenal job, by the way, from 7th to 2nd. Not too bad at all. Taffy and Shane just about holding on to their positions as well. Down from 2nd and 1st, but still very good points. So we're about to start the feature race, which will be 15 laps. I believe you'll be obligated to make a pit stop too, so we'll have to try and remember that we want to see a pit stop, just to see if on the game there are less people in the pit crew, like there is in real life for a Formula 2 race. Oh, very nice conditions though. That's nice to see. Means no rain. Don't know what these Formula 2 cars will be like in the rain. That would be interesting to say the least. Everyone has the opportunity to reset up their car going into the feature race. And Also, they'll be doing the fuel loads pit strategy, you know, where they want to come in. What tyres do they want to start on? Do you want to do a long stint and then have more pace at the end? Do you want to do a shorter stint first and look for an undercut and hold position? I think barring a disaster, or maybe even a safety car, I think Gagley is looking very much the favourite for this race. Not surprising. We've seen him on weekends in the F1 league. He is very, very quick. He's got all the tools to be the champion on a weekend. However, he's sometimes struggled with attendance. So there we go. We've got Gagley's going to do a long stint, which I understand with his pace. That makes sense. Lee's going to go for the short stint and try and hold his position that way. Dreamer and Bucko going for the long stint on the hard tyres. Then we've got Craig, Ice1 and Ace all on softs going for the shorter stint. And looking to make that undercut. And we have 3 more cars on hard tyres going for the longer stint. And Giathanos will be looking also for an undercut. Very important, your tyre selection and your race strategy. And we'll have to see whether the undercut is the right call, or whether going longer on the first stint. Personally, I like to go for the old undercut if I can. Short stint first. It also, in my experience, I think you're more likely to have a safety car earlier on. And when it's late on, everyone's changed anyway. Everyone's changed the tyres anyway. So it gives you more flexibility with your strategy. If you start on hard tyres and there's a safety car on lap 4, then you know you either stay out and you're going to have to pit in at a later point, or you pit in and you're putting on tyres that are not ideal to get you through the rest of the race. So I personally am a fan of the medium hard strategy. Or in this case, looks to be a soft hard, but we'll see how it works out. Oh, Lee there, getting done. Oh, that's for being too far in his start-finish bolt. So that's a bit harsh, I thought. I thought he stopped it nicely. He's got to have a good start as well. These guys on the soft tyre. So let's look for the lights. I think everybody's lined up. Bit of a delayed start here. The crowd waiting with bated breath for this race to start. I think we might have an issue with the lights. As you can see, somebody's not paid their electric bill and waiting for the lights to come on. There's 5 lights at the bottom, then there'll be lights out and 2 red lights on the top row. and that will indicate that we're ready to go and underway. Either, as I say, someone's either not paid their electric bill or need to change a bulb in there. Someone needs to get on that as quickly as possible. I'll just have a quick look in the chat actually to see. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to have another restart. There will be no qualifying, no sprint race. It's just gonna be this feature race in the order that they're in now. As you can see, people leaving again. Not normally this many. What would you say, complications in a race, but it does happen. Hopefully this won't stop my stream.